Hey guys, so I know that a lot of you are printing these out and you are coloring them by hand, and that is totally cool, but some of you may be huge nerds like me and like coloring them on the computer. So I thought I'd just show you guys a neat little trick, particularly if you have Photoshop, because why wouldn't you have Photoshop? Everybody has it, right? But yeah, if you have Photoshop or any other Photoshop-like thing that uses layers, there's a really cool trick you can use if you like coloring by hand on the computer. So what I'm going to show you is basically how a lot of people would normally do coloring, which is just using the paint bucket, which is fine. Everybody can use the paint bucket, and it's fun because you can click on things and it'll paint everything, unless you click contiguous. That means it's all connected. So it'll just paint these little sections, and that's super fun. However, sometimes you really want to freehand it, and it can be a little tricky because then you got to paint right up to the lines, and that can be all kinds of trouble because you want to get close, but then you paint over the black line. So what I like to do is I like to go over here to my layers and just create a second layer, and I'm going to put it behind. And I'm going to go ahead and fill that one in with white. Now, of course, you're probably thinking, well, you can't even see that layer because the other layer's in front of it. Well, that's where the trick is. So if you drop down the menu to multiply, actually you want to do it on the layer with all the pictures on it, not the new layer you made. So, do what I've done now, not the thing I did first. So now the first one's on multiply, and the new entirely white layer is on normal. And now when you go in and you paint with your brush, assuming you don't try to paint white, now you can paint behind all the lines. So now you can really scooch up next to it. And if you get a little bit over, who cares, because we like coloring outside the lines here. So I thought I'd show you guys that neat little trick, and hopefully you enjoy some happy coloring. Have a good one.